Today on Rappler. The Supreme Court disbars presidential advisor for poverty alleviation Larry Gadon. Larry Gadon was once told by President Marcos Jr. and his wife to tone it down. Descendants of the Sultan of Sulu failed to enforce a $15 billion arbitration award against the Malaysian government. Rappler executive editor Glenda Gloria is named the 2023 laureate for Southeast Asia in the WAN-IFRA Women in News Editorial Leadership Award. The Department of Tourism retires the popular slogan, "It's more fun in the Philippines." OBrien files a counter-affidavit against the petition for deportation filed by his ex-partner, comedian actress Pokwang. And rising K-pop girl group 50/50 files a lawsuit to suspend their contracts with agency ATTRAKT. Voting 15-0, the Supreme Court disbars newly appointed presidential advisor for poverty alleviation Larry Gadon for his profane remarks. The SC disbars Gadon for foul language directed at journalist Raisa Robles in a December 2021 video. The High Court finds Gadon's video clip, quote, indisputably scandalous, that it discredits the legal profession. He was also cited in direct contempt for allegations of bias against Senior Associate Justice Marvic Leonen and Associate Justice Alfredo Benjamin Caguiwa. The SC says the privilege to practice law is bestowed only upon individuals who are competent intellectually, academically, and equally important, morally. It adds there is no room in this noble profession for misogyny and sexism. Meantime, Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin says President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. feels that Gadon's work as presidential advisor will not get affected by his status as a lawyer. The man disbarred by the Supreme Court for hurling expletives was once told by then-presidential candidate Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and his wife, Liza Araneta Marcos, to tone it down. In an interview on ANC's Head Start, newly appointed poverty alleviation advisor Larry Gadon insists he followed the first couple's advice. Gadon claims he's been very silent in media and on social media. During the 2022 campaign, Gadon made a habit of cursing on stage, while his catchphrase was galit sa bobo, or angry at fools. Gadon says it's okay for the High Court to disbar him, saying he has a new mandate now. He adds he is here to serve as a secretary, not as a lawyer. Meantime, lawmakers and progressive groups urged President Marcos Jr. to withdraw Gadon's appointment. Party list Gabriela says it's an embarrassment to have Gadon as a Marcos advisor, while Akbayan calls him a buffoon. A Dutch court of appeal dismisses a bid by 8 Filipino descendants of the Sultan of Sulu to enforce a $15 billion arbitration award against the Malaysian government. Last year, a Paris arbitration court awarded $14.9 billion to the heirs in a long-running dispute with Malaysia over a colonial-era land deal. The dispute stems from an 1878 deal between European colonists and the Sultan of Sulu for use of the island of Borneo. Calling it a landmark victory, Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim says the government is closer than ever to completely nullifying the award after the decision. Malaysia, which did not participate in the arbitration, says the process was illegal. The descendants have since sought to seize Malaysian government assets in France, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. The heirs sought permission to enforce the award in the Netherlands, but the Dutch judges sided with Malaysia. Rappler's executive editor Glenda Gloria is named the 2023 laureate for Southeast Asia in the WAN-IFRA Women in News Editorial Leadership Award. Gloria is awarded along with 2 others, Emang Mutapati, editor-in-chief of The Voice in Botswana, and Lina Ejilat, editor-in-chief of Heber in Jordan. Handed out during the 2023 World News Media Congress in Taiwan, the awards are given in recognition of journalists' contributions to the newsroom by showing outstanding leadership and editorial integrity, and their respective media organizations' contribution to society. Gloria says the award is a, quote, tribute to newsroom leaders and managers in the Global South who serve as the gatekeepers fighting for newsroom independence every single day.
Indeed, it takes more than courage to run a newsroom. But in the toughest of times, courage is all you need as a first step.
The Department of Tourism retires the popular slogan, "It's more fun in the Philippines," after over a decade of viral campaigns. On Tuesday, June 27, Tourism Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco unveils the country's new slogan, "Love the Philippines." Frasco says the rebranding is a timely response to the changing demands of the industry and shifting tourist preferences amid the pandemic. This as Southeast Asian countries also compete to lure millions of tourists in the mood for a revenge spending spree. In May, the Philippine government drew flack for using the tagline "We give the world our best" in an advertisement seen on a bus in the United Kingdom. Senator Nancy Binay said then, "We don't want to commodify our people, and we don't want to be tagged as a labor exporting country." Frasco clarified it was not the Philippines' new tourism slogan. American actor Lee O'Brien files a counter-affidavit against the petition for deportation filed by his former partner, comedian actress Pokwang, emphasizing he has always, quote, put the best interest of their daughter first. In an interview on Monday, June 26, Lee shares he appealed to the local authorities to look at his case, quote, fairly and with justice. The actor also thanks his supporters and notes how Pokwang's stature could affect the development of their case. Pokwang filed a petition in early June for the deportation of Lee and the cancellation of his visa, claiming that her ex-partner is allegedly in the country on a tourist visa and has no working permit. Pokwang and Lee were together for 6 years and have a daughter, Malia. All 4 members of rising K-pop girl group 50/50 file a lawsuit to suspend their contracts with agency ATTRAKT. Entertainment news site Soompi reports the members filed for provisional disposition to suspend the validity of their exclusive contracts. The group's legal representative says the members, quote, pointed out several problems with ATTRAKT and requested for corrections, but the agency had instead, quote, discredited the members through continuous media coverage without attempting to explain the requests. The group adds there are instances where the agency did not fulfill their contractual obligations, such as non-transparent settlement, including forcing them into activities despite the members saying they were in poor health. And that's today's wrap. I'm Michelle Abad. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.